just want to show you can see the screen. Good morning, everyone. We can just quickly revise the segment where this Baba was talking about Eknami, and just quickly browse through. So Baba was talking about the key to all treasures, and that is one Baba and none other. And this Baba was acknowledging the fact that our love for Baba is so strong that the one who is beyond sound is pulled into the sound. So you make the master to come and serve us. So you children have the key of total rights to Baba's treasures. Secondly, when the creator himself becomes your server, then the entire creation is bound to serve you, elevated souls. Right? And Baba was recognizing the role of Ravan plays, the role of the power of science and power of silence, and the power of the soul and the power of the God can overcome the power of science and power of Ravan. So Baba is telling, with your Satoguni stage, you have to transform the Tamoguni environment. So Baba further went in detail that how powerful you are. And then Baba was talking about the keys, right? So you keep the key of one Baba and another in your hands, and all of these powers are like your arms. To invoke means to be the master and to give an order. Order your powers to tolerate, to make a task successful, and then see how success is already guaranteed. Right? Another thing Baba was talking about, to become fearless, be afraid or give orders. If even the children of Mahakal are afraid, then who would be fearless? Become fearless in every aspect. So Baba was talking, you have Mahakal with you. The master creators who have most elevated fortune and are embodiment of spiritual power, the constantly victorious children who have the right to gain victory over nature and circumstances. Baba's love, remembrance, and namaste. Let's take a minute. Let's meditate on this. Make yourself very comfortable. In your soul conscious presence, in Baba's presence, in the deep silence. With your presence, you're transforming the atmosphere. Not only the atmosphere inside your heart and in your mind, but also transforming the atmosphere inside your body and on this world. All the five elements. Very powerful stage. Om Shanti. Welcome back. Baba went a little further, talking to Dadis about having the sanskaras of the king, not of the subjects, sanskaras of the king. So Baba was giving a lot of distinction, clarity around what qualities we should not have, right? Not to be dependent, not to be seek for help, and not to. So Be the king, don't be a subject. So children of the royal clan also have the sanskaras of that clan. So Baba says, have a discussion around that. So today Baba is talking to Kumars. Kumars have been portrayed as being constantly with Baba. I play with you, I eat with you. This has been portrayed in the picture. God, the friend. Khuda dost. A friend means someone who is constantly with you. Kumars have been shown as friends and companions. They have been portrayed as young cowherds. Do all of you Kumars move along whilst constantly considering yourselves to be Baba's companions and constantly experience? I eat with you, I sit with you. Do you Kumars consider yourselves to be combined with Baba? Are you combined or alone? Never think that you are alone. Constantly keep your companion with you, and you will maintain constant happiness. You will dance in happiness day and night whilst creating your future and that of the others. Constantly keep your companion with you, and you will remain constantly happy, and you will dance in happiness day and night while creating your own fortune, your own future, and that of the others. Never consider yourselves to be alone. When you consider yourselves to be alone, Maya comes to you. Kumars always complain that they are alone. That company is the companion of both sorrow and happiness. That companionship spoils your head. Do you, are you, sorry, so you are combined, are you not? You're not householders. And so, what else would you need once you have the household of happiness? No one else can find such a companion as the one you have found. Keep your companion with you. When you keep him with you, your mind will constantly experience entertainment. Sure. Let's take a minute. Check if you are with Baba, the companion. You feel the friendship with Baba, the one who you can be yourself, very transparent. A deep sense of belonging. Khuda dost. Stay in your bodiless stage. Experience the company of the bodiless Baba. Om Shanti. Now Baba is meeting the mothers. You are free from attachment. You are destroyers of attachment, are you not? Mothers especially experience the obstacle of attachment. To be a destroyer of attachment means to make intense effort. If there is the slightest attachment to your bodily relations, then instead of being an intense effort maker, you become just an effort maker. Those who are intense effort makers are in the first number, whereas those who are just effort makers are in second number. No matter what happens, constantly dance in happiness. The meaning of death for the prey and joy for the hunter is to become a destroyer of attachment. Only those who are destroyers of attachment can become the beads of the rosary of victory. Only those who are destroyers of attachment can become the beads of the rosary of victory. Vaijinti Mala. If you gain victory over my attachment, you remain constantly victorious. Have you just passed or have you fully passed? Many test papers will come. When you have a test paper, it means you move forward to the next class. How can the class change if you don't have exams? Therefore, you have to pass fully and not just pass. Acha. Nastamoha smriti labda. You become destroyer of attachment. You become part of the Vaijayanti Mala, the rosary of victory. Just let's meditate on this. As you slow down, as you naturally gravitate towards your bodiless state, as a detached observer, observe where is your heart getting pulled. And gracefully transform your relationship with that which is attracting you without much struggle. Gracefully come back to Baba. Incorporeal ocean of love. Let's move forward. Baba is meeting the couples with your awareness. Cancel your old contract and become single, and then become combined again. With your awareness, cancel your old contract and become single, and then become combined again. Finish all the old accounts and begin afresh. You have divorced the relationship of Maya and have struck a contract of having a relationship with Baba. It is through this that you become a conqueror of Maya, a conqueror of attachment, and victorious. Maya Jeet, Moha Jeet, victorious. You may cooperate with one another, but you may not become companions. You have only the one companion. The moment you have any awareness of companionship, everything finishes. You have only the one companion. Baba's hand is constantly over those who stay in remembrance of the Father. All of you are most likely, all of you are most lucky. Having found God while sitting at home, what better luck would you need? What else do you need when something you never even dreamt of becomes a reality? Baba came to you first. You came afterwards. Remain constantly happy by speaking about your fortune. I have made God belong to me. No matter where you live, constantly experience Baba's company in everything you do throughout the whole day's timetable. Jai सिखिलते बच्चों प्रति माता पिता बाप दादा का या प्यार और गुड रूहानी बाप की रूहानी बच्चों को नमस्ते। हम रूहानी बच्चों की रूहानी बाप दादा को या प्यार गुड मॉर्निंग। Such a beautiful Murli to become Maya Jeet, Moha Jeet, with the company of the one, become lucky and lovely. And it's talking about whole thing about being combined, making Khuda Dost, right? Being very royal, being part of the royal clan, being an embodiment of all powers, children of Mahakal, fearless, most powerful, holding the key of everything, transforming with your Satopara stage, the power of the soul and power of the God, the power of silence, you're transforming everything. Let's take a couple more minutes to soak in. Go into your powerful stage. Very comfortable in your incorporeal form. Very close to the ocean of love, Baba. Absorbing Baba's love, Baba's light. very comfortable in this body of light, in your angelic presence, your body of an angel created by the pure vibrations of Baba, created by Baba's love and light. Make yourself very comfortable in your angelic body, being very subtle, very still. Stay absorbed and feel yourself getting detached, effortlessly staying combined with Baba. Keeping the companion very close, keeping God the friend. Experiencing the total freedom, freedom from attachment, freedom from Maya. Om Shanti. Back. So how are you going to keep Baba with you? How are you going to use Baba throughout the day? Free to unmute yourself and share your thoughts. Okay, this Murli enriched your practice, Vijita.
Says never think or consider yourself to be alone. So then constantly keep Baba, your companion, and enjoy his company. So then you'll start, constantly experience that happiness, dance in happiness. So the effort here would be to keep Baba is the companion all the time. Like you rightly mentioned, how we are going to do is one is to churn what which Baba mentioned in the Murli. So that will be there in our intellect, which will give us that experience of Baba's constant companionship.
Okay. Is it there? Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. You know, always the groups, there's always something, a kind of a churning which is always there. Like yesterday when we went to the Murli, we were just sitting and trying to explore the magic of the key. So we never could discuss even the groups. But in the first group, if you can just tell me, Baba says, now discuss amongst yourself what the signs of kings are now at this. So, of course, Baba is rightfully putting this question to the dadis, who we know are going to be the future kings and queens. So, Baba is saying, discuss among yourselves what the signs of kings are and what the qualifications of the children are. If suppose you could just give your thing like in the Murlis, or what should be the signs of people who Baba is picking up as future kings, and also the qualifications of the children in the first group which Baba spoke in the Murli.
Yeah. Here, especially Baba was talking with dadis, and so there was one in Spark has created one nice uh, list of qualities of 8 jewels, 108 jewels, 16,000, 108 jewels, and 900,000, and then rest of them like 330 million. Right? So they have nicely created some kind of uh, clear demarcations, but based on all Murlis anyhow. So they try to pull together and then try to do it. It is a nice one. Anyhow, so on top of my head, I remember few of them. Based on my churning, one thing the kings have is there is no democracy, like people are not electing a king there. There is no aristocracy that somebody else is handing over their kingdom and then everyone is stuck with that new king. So whole of this golden age and silver age, everyone is comfortable with everyone else, including the king, right? So all of that thing, all of those relationships, all of that bonding and binding happens in this confluence age. Who are those souls? Those are the souls who have a biggest influence on maintaining the purity of other souls. For example, especially when I live here in the center with Sister Chandru. Sister Chandru left the body almost a year ago. So when she was there, we can naturally feel the vibrations in the house, right? So when I go out, I don't feel the same vibrations as I feel here, right? So when we are with dadis, when dadi comes, and then when we try to have Amrit Vela, there is no discussion, there is no churning happening. Just because she's there, whatever we are practicing, it goes to the next level, right? So these souls who are royal souls, who are kings, create such an atmosphere that all those who are under their influence, their purity is sustained. What is purity? Purity is nothing but our original self, our soul conscious self. They naturally are connected to that. So they themselves are very effortlessly becoming pure, effortlessly enjoying that company with Baba, enjoying the company of incorporeal, enjoying staying incorporeal, and having that graceful incorporeal feelings and incorporeal relationships. And that capability leaves a deep impression in those souls that they they always fall back on that safety net. Like all these powerful souls, like all these dadis, they create such a powerful atmosphere that no matter what drama or what maya is going on in our head, so once we go into that atmosphere, all the maya gets wiped out, right? And Sister Chandru used to say, whatever drama maya is going on in your head, oh, I don't like this person, they did this, she did that, all kinds of stuff, when she used to go to baba to share and then tell that complaint that, oh, this is what is going on, when she used to go to baba in the baba's hut and then just stand before, and then she used to forget everything, like, oh, I forgot what I was about to talk, and then all her questions are just wiped out, and then she gets totally comfortable and content, and all her questions are all wiped out. And that is the power of these ancestor souls, or this king souls. And that is how I imagine. First of all, you are naturally powerful and enjoying. Not only that, whoever in comes across you, whoever interacts with you, you uplift them. You're not just uplifting them, but you're also holding them in their elevated stage. And that is where is the grade, that is where is the scale. Those who can hold everyone is one Brahma Baba. Of course, Shiva Baba is always there, but Brahma Baba is the one who all of the Brahmins are connected. In fact, whole of the tree is connected. All 8 billions are connected to Adam and Eve eventually. So this Mama and Baba are so powerful. They hold and then sustain constantly until we get home. Mama is doing her share of doing her part. Baba is doing his part to pull all of us, and Dad is fully dedicated for this Baba's task, and they are all pulling everyone. So that is what I feel makes the real kings. Okay. Did I answer?
Yeah, I agree with you gave the basic qualities. But if you just see, in every Sakar Murli also Baba mentions two things. One is Swa Rajya Adhikari and Vishwa Rajya Adhikari. So I was trying to just relate it to that kind of what we call it as a spiritual royalty. See, once you become a Brahma Kumari, and then Baba says, you're my future kings and all, each of us have that particular thing. Oh, I'm going to become a king of the golden age. But to really, but even in the same Murli, in the same paragraph, Baba is also saying, but you have all rights, but you cannot sit on the throne because you're weak and powerless. So what I felt was, if I have if souls have these qualities of self-sovereign and Vishwa, that is world sovereignty, maybe I may become part of the royal clan. And interestingly, if you see, one of the qualities for a self-sovereign is independence. I am not dependent on anyone for anything, but I will take care of the people who are over there. This same paragraph, why I took it, it applies to the mothers group. I don't know when, we had a very nice session in Pandav Bhavan. We were called as the Shakti group, and each mother came out to find out what is love, what is attachment, and then attachment is not love. And in all their sharings, we could find the, for the mothers. Because why did I ask you this question? Is this paragraph was also related to the mothers. The mothers gave only one thing, it is dependence, which makes them attached. Maybe financial dependence, maybe they have to stay in that house. If they leave that house, they can go nowhere else. So they were attached to that family, they were attached to the children. So there also that quality, what I could understand from the sharing is dependence. So the day I say I came down on this world with nothing, I own nothing, I'm going to take back nothing, and all these things are over here, I love them because I'm part of this, whatever you call it, a web you call, or you call a beautiful nest. It depends. So that's what that one quality I just wanted to think about today. How independent am I? How dependent am I? This especially I think the mothers should can share it better. Om Shanti.
Anyone else have any thoughts? See, one of the main things is getting over something. It is never going to end. Start enjoying spiritual life, and all other things falls into place. Today, I may be independent of financially independent, and look at the state of India right now. In the name of financial independence, every family is nuclear family. And in the name of emotional independence, every relation is broken apart. So instead of looking for independence and stuff like that, look for where do you get the happiness. So more I feel looking for the right thing, start enjoying the right thing, all other things slowly start falling into place. In the name of getting detached and not to get attached, start focusing on where do you get the happiness, and then just focus on that. Because you take one thing, there is this bhakti saying, neti neti, it's not this, it's not that. You go to the end of the world, there is still something which I have to say, it's not this, it's not that. So instead, focus on what it is and then just follow through and then fill yourself. I think that one thing that always was really that personally worked for me, because there are so many things, in the life. Yeah. Anyone else have any thoughts? How are you going to keep Baba as your companion? How are you going to keep incorporeal as your companion when you are in the corporeal? Devinder, Chandrakala, anyone else? Kalpesh, Preet, Latabe. Kiben,
Om Shanti.
Shanti.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family. Always, that is nice stating that Baba is always companion with us, and we in it always in remembrance of self and reminding the every sense organs of ourselves that I am diamond and all are diamonds. So that, and also reminding me that today is the best day, today is the great day, every day is a victorious day, every second is a victorious second. So this way I'm reminding myself, and then I'm reminding this. So I was all feeling, I always feels that Baba is with me and constantly is victorious. So that way I am also getting is feeling blessed and feeling with all powers and all and getting all tasks completed and thanking the gods, thanks power, thanks universe, thanks divine family. So happily I can share this message to everyone. Thanks, power.
Mm.
Harsha Bhai, I just
Yeah.
wanted to tell you in this group, I have heard so much. I don't know why the mothers, they have given us beautiful experiences of
Mm.
how they are conquered attachment. It's anything you can, any of the other four vices somehow belonging to Baba you can do, but attachment is one thing which really, that is why, I always
Mm.
take it, I call it as CAER. I always remember this: conqueror of attachment, embodiment of remembrance. This has to be the final thing. But let me tell you, when you are a mother, it's a very, very attachment is not easy. And that only now Baba is telling, just this
Yeah.
final 100 years conquer. And I have heard, even in the same divine family, many people who are going through test papers with children, and how really, what really makes them shine. I remember all that. But today, Baba, when he spoke of couples,
Mm.
I have I belong to the category of mothers, not as couples, but I've seen couples. Some of the, in those days, Baba just got two souls. Like the best example for me will be Usha Ben and Ramesh Bhai. They just came together. But the kind of nurturing and sustenance which was given by Baba, well, Antrama Baba was present, was different. Later, it just became where people, where Kumars and Kumaris, they just thought, okay, why don't we just come together? We can live a pure life. I have seen so many of them that only one thing, Baba says, of course, to couples, cancel your old relationship and come. But I've often seen where new relationships were created, but still I found that undying love for Baba. So I've seen also such couples when they come together, and how I've seen living examples. But and that is very difficult. See, a couple who have children and then come and take the gyan, it's a kind of a different kind of approach. But only living as couples and then really just staying over there. And Baba says in so many murlis, for the sannyasis and for all those people, you all are living examples. They will know, because a cotton and all cannot catch fire like that. So many murlis Baba has said. So I think I really hats off to these couples who stay together, who live together, but still that one companion in between is only God will live. I think that shows what deep love and all. I just wanted to share because I've seen some of these couples over here and how shining example. Whenever Baba gives that example, I just salute those souls, the roles they play. Om Shanti.
Definitely, yeah. It's not a easy. I mean, definitely, it takes extra step, and especially the part which you are referring to the mothers, and mothers have because literally the children are born from your own body. So every heartbeat of a mother is felt by the child, and every heartbeat of a child is felt by the mother for months together, and then they were pure when they were just born. So there is that deep bonding that was built over a period of time. And now, if you have to get over that, that itself is a challenge. Yeah, yeah. So we'd like to hear from anyone else who has a personal experience of how do you, especially mothers who, how do you get over that pull of the family, children, and, and the
Om
couples?
Shanti.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I would just like to share my journey as a mother. I think if the thoughts are already focused on what should be done, it kind of helps you deal with your children in a very detached manner. So for me, initially itself, when the children were very small, I was always thinking that these children are not going to be with me forever. Like these thoughts used to keep playing my mind in my mind. And I would always pray that I'm a good mother, I nurture them well with good values, but I cannot be dependent on them, and nor should they be dependent on me. And I use the example of a gardener all the time. And I used to always think I'm visualizing, I'm watering the plant that is to grow, but then I move out and let the plant grow on its own. So both my children, when they went abroad and higher education and in and out, I had the same sense of sending good energy to them. And that's where Baba's love and Almighty's grace comes in, because I think when you see them as not somebody who's come from you as a physical being, but that has come from Baba, but you were just the means. And when you see them grow and flourish in their own way, you have this sense of happiness that they're nurturing as good human beings. But you also keep reminding yourself to stay in that world of that. In fact, I feel in some ways they are my teacher, to be very honest. I learned a lot from them as a student, because when children are young, they're very pure. And I used that opportunity to watch them, and I used to read, and I used to see children will fight playfully, and then next moment they're hugging each other. So actually, I used my children as my own teachers, and I could just grow with them now as great friends, but without a feeling of you didn't call me and you didn't wish me. Sometimes days pass and we've not spoken, but I know that they care for me and I care for them, but we live our own lives. And I think you get to that point. This is all Baba's work, I know that. You get to that point where it's not that love is not there, but that dependency is not there. Like you said, contract. That contract of being always tied to each other is not there. You're free and yet you're connected. Om Shanti.
Yeah, and especially when we have more experiences coming from incorporeal stage, more experiences that come from bodiless stage. Bodily experiences can be easy. The pull of bodily experiences can easily be overcome. Yeah.
In fact, just wanted to add one reflection. When my daughter would say, you've taught us to become detached too early in life. She would jokingly tell me that, you've always said you should be detached so that you're not impacted. She says, and now we become like these very different human beings with our friends. And they also wonder that you're normal in some ways, but abnormal in some ways, you know, because we would even talk such things with them. I think that openness to discuss with your children. Uh, and maybe today happens to be also the Prakash Purab of Guru Gobind Singh. I used to read the historical part, and when all his four children died and his father died, and the cause of just believing in that everybody has a free choice to follow whichever spiritual journey they want to follow, and he told his wife, who was in tears, that this entire world is your children. And she started in the meditation seeing every child and every human being with the face of her own children. And that's how she was called the Khalsa's mother, like, the mother of the pure. So when I used to read all this, I used to actually see, they were so detached. It did not matter. Like, this child is from my own blood. So they did not feel that way. They treated everybody as their own children. So when actually it's a lot when you read your own history, you read your own, all these are great influencers because they tell you that detachment can easily be achieved. It's not as difficult as people think. Om Shanti.
You. Okay, anyone else wants to share? Okay. Let's have a meditation and you can wrap up. Lucky Ben, anything? Yes, make yourself very comfortable. Close to Baba. Very stable as a world mother. Become like Baba, the ocean of love. Become master ocean of love. And play this role of old mother. Touching every heart, every soul. Giving this deep sense of belonging. Dissolving all the sorrow and suffering in every heart, every soul. Carrying Baba's love, Baba's light. Spreading light to the whole tree. To every branch. To every leaf. Being a master creator, transforming all these five elements giving Maya lead. Transforming all the 5 elements. Filling this corporeal world with incorporeal vibrations. Becoming a master purifier, purifying all the elements and cleaning all the conscience of every soul. Making every soul pure and guiding them back to the home. Living like an angel in this physical world and transforming every interaction with your powerful presence. Om Shanti Shanti.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Shibai. Thank you, Divine Family. We shall meet tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, make Baba your companion and experience his company. Om Shanti.